Throughout human history, people have recorded things in the sky they couldn't explain. These aren't recent phenomena born from modern science fiction. They are a persistent anomaly. In 218 BCE, Roman historian Livy documented phantom ships gleaming in the sky. Woodcuts from Nuremberg in 1561 show a violent celestial battle over the city. Even Christopher Columbus noted strange, candle-like lights hovering above the ocean in his 1492 shiplogs. For centuries, these accounts were easily written off as folklore. We simply lacked the scientific tools and specialized sensors required to measure, track, or verify what these witnesses were actually seeing. That changed in the summer of 1945. The Trinity test split the atom, and immediately following the detonation of the first nuclear weapons, global sightings of unknown aerial objects spiked. In 1947, pilot Kenneth Arnold reported 9 high-speed crescent-shaped objects skipping through the air near Mount Rainier, coining the term flying saucer. Weeks later, the military issued a press release stating they had recovered a flying disc near a ranch in Roswell, New Mexico. The next day, they retracted the statement, claiming the debris was a weather balloon. This specific retraction set the tone for the following decades. It created a culture of public suspicion and established a default government posture of total secrecy regarding the skies. The United States built a national security apparatus to manage the problem internally. Programs like Project Blue Book were tasked with finding conventional explanations, while the official public narrative remained dismissive. Yet behind closed doors, the military was dealing with brazen, interactive objects that actively stalked and threatened highly sensitive defense assets. This chart plots nuclear deployment against targeted UAP interference. In 1967, at Malmstrom Air Force Base, 10 nuclear missiles went offline as red lights hovered above. By 1976, over Tehran, F-4 jets experienced total weapons and radar failure when pursuing a diamond-shaped craft. These craft were demonstrating technological superiority over the world's most advanced defense systems. For military planners, the weather balloon excuses were no longer strategically viable. The scale of civilian encounters was also becoming impossible to contain. Mass sightings in public airspace were outgrowing the government's ability to maintain a news blackout. In 1997, thousands of civilians watched a massive V-shaped craft drift silently over the Phoenix skyline. Despite the sheer number of witnesses, including the governor, the official explanation dismissed the event as military flares. The 2004 Nimitz encounter marked a critical shift. For the first time, multi-sensor radar data and gun camera footage from Navy pilots leaked, providing verified military evidence to the public. The combination of thousands of witnesses and leaked data fractured the foundation of government secrecy. In the digital age, the old cover-ups had become obsolete. In 2017, the U.S. government officially reversed its 70-year stance of outright denial. The Pentagon released Navy pilot videos and acknowledged a program dedicated to studying unidentified aerial phenomena. By 2020, the Department of Defense established the UAP Task Force, making the investigation of these sightings a matter of public record. In February 2023, the situation escalated when the military tracked and shot down a string of unidentified objects over Alaska, Canada, and Lake Huron. These kinetic engagements forced the government to categorize UAPs as an active, highly visible security crisis in North American airspace. This historical arc culminated in the summer of 2023, during the first congressional hearings on the subject in decades. Former intelligence officer David Grush testified under oath that the U.S. has been recovering non-human craft for decades as part of a secret retrieval program. The pattern is undeniable. From ancient folklore to military cover-ups and finally to congressional investigations, the core question for humanity has fundamentally changed. We are no longer simply asking if people are seeing things. We are asking what those things are and what the government is hiding about them.